Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurant. That's not just me. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Okay. I'm gonna keep having stalking problems. Oh, let's go. Hey, Freya. What are these? Oh, I can see everybody's Tomodachi. Can I click on that? No. Oh, so I also know Georgie. So Georgie works for the police department. Ah, Kenny. Okay. So this is Gala. Don't know anything about him. So, Discovery National Capital. I wonder if she... Oh, no, this is Lua. Okay. And now Bailey's. So pretty much, I guess this keeps track of everybody I've met, or that I know. Well drawn design for food and shelter. Ouch. Oh, he likes pumpkin spice. That's actually... That is valuable information. Hey, Freya. Good gracious, what's wrong with you? Yeah, she laughs a lot. Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, I'm excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel, finally. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Don't be rude, I'm being serious here. Okay, but tell me, what are you gonna write about? This coffee shop. Okay, if you're gonna do that, I need a cut. Because that's how this works. You don't get to just write about my customers and breach all this stuff. Because at least the short stories are anonymous, right? But if she ends up writing about the coffee shop, I'm gonna need a cut. I'm gonna write stories about the coffee shop and people who come here. Are you for real? What if I say you can't do that? Not asking permission. Yeah, it's a breach of the customer's personal lives. Okay. Loosely. Yeah, but still, anyone who comes here, because this is a coffee shop, the odds that most of our people read a bit are honestly... Well, I guess that's not really true anymore. I mean, not everybody who goes to coffee shops are readers or anything. But still, how loosely. Knife Walker novel versus movie. I don't... The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop. I mean, I can. But apparently I'm not going to. I can ban- Yeah, I could. Okay, you're banned. Done. I don't play games. I don't mess around, Freya. We aren't messing around here with the customer privacy. This is a midnight coffee shop. What? Just kidding. I will. Really? I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Thanks for not banning me. Anyways. I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Oh hey! I'm glad I checked my phone! Because I know who Georgie is. Hey Georgie. Oh, good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, prayer, no need to be that. Like I said. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Yeah, You work at the paper. You know about the ingredient shortage, Freya. Not everything but more than yesterday. Except for tea, I'm out of tea. Still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. Don't use milk. Well, I bet that'll be added to mine. So I don't have sugar, so I guess it's like a mocha. That sounds. Well, he can't have milk. So it's gotta be like coffee chocolate. But he probably also wants like a decent. Let's check the Tomodachi. Yeah. Oh, I can also read the news. Just ignoring the customers, and I'm reading the. Oh, it's Freya's stories. That's. Sweet. Oh yeah, he wants it really sweet. So let's. I should get out like a postie. Cool. That was the right thing. By the way, I haven't ordered yet. Provide me with service like you gave old Poppy. Or what are you thinking? You never know. Espresso. One and only. Okay, but before you were like triple shot. So who knows? There you go. A starless night for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. Perfect. How's everything going at the paper for you? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously, care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her work hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thanks. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thanks for the reminder. So yeah, as Briar said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel's gonna be published by our parent company anyways. So technically, I am still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. I like him. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You make me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. It is a fact. Right. We're speaking facts. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like do other things during your work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're gonna write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What'll it be about? I don't know, Freya. Are you gonna get banned from my coffee shop? It's a tale of me wanting to write a novel and getting banned. in the shop. And then the bar that I end up at instead. The coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that. There's no stopping her. Please don't write about any shady looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. You're not that shady. You look like nervous. You don't look shady, Georgie. I'll definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Is that a compliment or are you making fun of me? Don't make fun of Georgie. I don't know why, I'm very defensive of Georgie. He just seems very shy. I'd call that a compliment. I think it's the body language from the sprite. Maybe that isn't how he's like meant to be drawn. Maybe he's supposed to just be like, tired and like hunched over and smoking. But he looks very shy and nervous. Don't bully Georgie. I don't think so. What do you have against me? I met you yesterday, and that's what I have against you. Rheya's probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Not like I'll be using real names. I'll dramatize most things I've heard. That's even worse. Exactly the problem. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard will only be inspiration. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot. You can't... See, she's messing up the game, right? She needs to have done all this before telling him what she's doing. Because no one's gonna tell you stuff. Yeah. Good for you, Georgie. Good spine. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of those stories I wrote for the paper about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Well, yeah, because that's... You know... That's something people should be... I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. What stories are you talking about? The busker? The one who's always playing his guitar and always got a rose with him? Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know, hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing for giving... Okay, good. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. So good for that guy. Smart choice. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Lately, she's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. Yeah. Got her, Georgie. I'm so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I'm here all the time? Yeah, that's... You are. And then there was the couple that visited the shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. Been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Yeah. No. Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I mean, yeah, I guess you want to stay hydrated. If you drink coffee awake, you'll dehydrate. They usually end up giving, but tea also isn't good, because a highly caffeinated, like a black tea and oolong, is also going to dehydrate you in that instance. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they didn't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I like Georgie. I do. I also think you need to go back to your writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. Yeah, you say that every time, and yet you spend all this time up here talking to me. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. It's on the house. You're welcome. Ooh, you're just the best. Off to the world of imagination I go. Get out. That should do for the experiment. Oh, someone's coming. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gallo. Oh, I remember him also from the Tomodachi. Hi, Briar. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. Yeah, I don't. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Paula, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. You want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. So... I would think, like, coffee, ginger, and honey? So, neutral. I like it. Not sure if it'll be at your liking or not. We'll have what he's having. Okay. Coffee, ginger, honey. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open? Around 6 years ago. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume. I'm just butting in here. I really am. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? They're just looking at each other. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some races' standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Yeah. Such a pity. Huh? I mean, to be fair, I can see them going bankrupt because, like, I'm here. I'm open after midnight, and I don't really get walk-ins that aren't my regulars or people who already know about this place. Like, you see all the people walking by, but there aren't true walk-ins. I can see how the bar went bankrupt, and I've got to be bankrolled by some source. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smell if you don't mind? Nothing, I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? I certainly hope not. I've been coming your place since the first week it opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of which, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral. Yeah. The hospital's been extremely crowded, I bet. Is the virus that dangerous? No one's sure, but most people who come in are just... I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. Ah. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should give you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. That's fair. Hospital admissions is mostly paperwork when you reach management. And if he prefers interacting with people in that part of the job, then managing wouldn't be for him. Each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. You can order through a blood marketplace app. Ooh, I should get some for the cafe. Are you talking about Bloodlast? They get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. Use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. But yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists working to make blood that can satisfy mankind without relying on real blood. That kind of reminds me of like the trying to make meat cultures. I mean, I guess really they're like muscle cultures, right? But trying to make meat cultures that can grow on their own so that you don't have to actually harm animals, have meat. I guess it's something similar to that. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concern, does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Yeah, but that also makes, like, people who can't afford it while it's expensive, like you, more important. Because you're essentially funding it becoming cheaper for everyone. Cool. Would synthetic blood taste good? If mixed with other ingredients? I knew we were getting there. Why? We want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers and turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Booze. Yeah. I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. You know a lot. I work in the hospital. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's seen all kinds of crazy stuff. Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Look at him. Does it look like he has? I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. This drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be a remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. I mean, he works at the hospital. He would know. Besides, the sedative's too gentle. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method's only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. And I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to Isn't this all just personal preference? Can we be real? Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. Probably something lightly caffeinated like tea, maybe? You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. Oh no. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda remind me of this videos I saw online. I'd prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. The video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. I see friendships growing in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. I am. But I won't stop. You can't make me, Freya. I'll ban you. If you insist I stop, I'll ban you. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yep, don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Seriously, just move in.